Spencer, are we doing this or what? I
Yes,
came
well,
here, I've
okay,
got
gotta
Chris
get-
in the van.
Do we have to wait till actual Crunchy Chris comes back?
I grabbed
No, we
Chris
don't
from the
have to wait
van.
for Crunchy
I
Chris.
picked up Isaac. Come on, man, let us into the studio.
Fuck it, this bit again. This isn't gonna work when we're streaming on Twitch. By the way, we're gonna be starting to stream on Twitch every Sunday, so if you ever want to watch that. Josh, what is the Twitch?
The Twitch is J Lunar Eclipse, capital J, capital L, UNARECLIPSE.
Yeah, so if you're watching this on Sunday, we're probably live. Anyways, we're not.
I said or not.
Or not. Depends. There's like 4 hours out of the day that we'd be live. Half
Or
of that
more.
is just going to be rambling.
I can't wait for this to happen, and then we will have already started streaming on my Twitch, and so there's gonna be a weird back.
I'm making an Ouroboros, okay? It's going to eat its own tail and create an infinite loop. Anyways, so, don't look at me like that.
I'll just mute myself now.
Okay. Well, welcome back to the Tales of Onniaga, and we have this week's new sponsor. Chris, take it away.
Now, if you want to become a lycanthrope as well, all you gotta do is eat your Crunchy Chris cereal. And maybe you can become a strong werewolf as well. Yuck!
Did you just yuck?
It was the voice I had in my head, but I couldn't really make my mouth do it, so I had to change it midway. It was okay. Cut all this out. That was the
No,
best
keep
I
it.
could
Keep the struggle.
Matthew,
do.
if you take any of this out, you're fired.
Matthew, do
I'm
whatever you
sure
want. It's free
Matthew
world.
would want that.
Yeah, he might want that. I understand
Honestly?
the struggles of editing.
Also, I love that the viewer has no idea about Crunchy Chris or where that came from. It's a cereal to them.
It's
Hey,
now-
when I finally get the video, I'll get into cosplay either tonight or tomorrow. And I actually get the video of me doing it. Then
sorry,
that's
so-
Oh, I was talking Crunchy Chris as in the microphone.
Oh,
How are we
my
gonna
I
problem?
get that too.
How are we gonna add Crunchy Chris into the campaign now? Because does cereal exist?
It does
Crunchy
now.
Chris.
We made cereal.
I mean,
See, I'm gonna have
because
to
of our
yes
fourth
and
wall
you
breaking
here.
last time, Isaac's a canonical character because Amber was like torturing him all
No,
while
Amber
we were off.
is a canonical character in the real world.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's my reasoning.
She appeared and attacked Isaac. That's right.
Of course.
Everyone else is just a figment in Spencer's head because he likes to D&D without us for some reason.
So
Yeah, for some reason. Anyways, last time on the Tales of Onniaga, we had a three-way story going on with Connery, Barstool, and Jorgen catching up with the Disney princess that is Kumito. And Ember is off on a different adventure with Jenkins at this moment. Due to the lack of players this week, Ember will not be making an appearance, and Jorgen is going to be asleep in the wagon.
Connery spent the night with Kumito, don't make it weird, studying that celestial book
I
that
wasn't
he
going to until
gave him.
now.
I knew someone was gonna take it there, so I just had to stop.
You're learning, Chris.
Uh-huh.
For those of you who don't remember,
So
Chris is a
he-
minor.
Yeah, I am 15. I am very young. Anyways,
We mention it every stream.
15.
There
One
hasn't been a
five.
stream
Not
yet,
an adult. Will not be an adult for 3 years. Anyways, in high school. So he spent like 3 hours learning to read Celestial, thinking that it's common.
Okay. Does Kumito help? Is Kumito going to tell Connery that it's not common?
No, I'm just going
Of
to
course
teach Connery how to read.
With the Celestial. Is Celestial a whole nother alphabet, or is it the same alphabet as Common?
It should be very different. It is what the gods use to communicate.
Because Connery does know how to sign his name. That's the one thing he can write. So, can I roll like insight or something to see if he can put together that this is not actually
insight.
Common? Because
The Celestial just sounds a lot like thunder. No. Yeah, go ahead.
Please be a low number.
6.
Yes.
You think that you just haven't gotten to that part of the book yet?
Okay.
Y'all
Robin,
wake up in the
Jordan.
morning and y'all finally notice that there is a big deer that was sleeping next to y'all this entire time.
Connery's
Y'all are
really-
underneath
Smack
a
it.
tree in a lightly wooded forest. Y'all know that y'all have maybe another 6 hours of traveling time left.
I'm sorry, hold on. Barstool, what did you just say?
I said I smack it so that I deal damage to it. And
An attempt to intercept.
No, I
That's
don't.
not
I
a
don't
gaming
smack it. I'm joking. I will not smack it.
Connery's kind of sitting off to the side and he's drooling.
Barstool, do you know what a deer is?
How long has he been humanoid?
He's been alive, like living for like 2 months, so I'd say he's probably heard of them.
Y'all wake up and there's deer and Reginald is sleeping, and right next to Reginald, kind of in his hand, is a little squirrel. Reginald's holding onto the squirrel because he does not trust that it won't run away in the night.
I hope it's very loving.
Connery- Connery's in wolf form and he's just kind of standing over the deer drooling, really considering eating it.
The deer kind of like perks up. He's like, "Oh fuck, no, big animal, another one. There's another one." But he's not running away for some reason.
I can communicate with it, right?
Yeah, you just heard that.
Swear to God, Connery.
What?
And Kumito, you
What
also
are you
just heard
doing
that.
here?
I'm here because this is my best friend. And he motions like towards Kumito. This is my best friend.
You can do so much better than Kumito, dude, honestly.
But
I mean, he's not that
see-
great.
I hear what you're saying, but something tells me that I couldn't do any better than Kumito. Kumito's awesome.
Has he spelled you? I can make
what?
that. I can make that connection, right? That he spelled him because I've probably seen this before. Can I? Do I have to roll for it?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay. I don't know what my Arcana is. Hold up. Do I not have Arcana? I don't think I do.
Insight check then.
I mean, Arcana's an intelligence check anyway.
Okay. Same modifier, so it doesn't really matter. 9. Shit.
No, this
So no.
deer's just really attached to Kumito for some reason. Like,
Hey, Chris,
You
does
do
your
know-
I
What?
can see your big.
does your wisdom score change when you're in wolf form?
Probably. Probably actually goes a lot lower. Okay, it goes from a +1 to a +0, so that's just an 8 then.
Okay, so like,
Shoot, it's still
what
too big.
ears you have and all that, but anyway.
I was going to
I mean, you
try
do
and
know that, like,
charm
me and
Connery
the-
wolf form.
What?
With my ring for animal
It would
friendship.
drop the charm off of the deer if you did that.
Right, but it only works on beasts with a lower than 4 intelligence.
Oh, yeah, so.
Okay. Well, so this deer just seems very enamored and is afraid of you, obviously, but like is not running away like a normal deer would.
All right, everyone, let us get going. I just start walking on.
Let's go. Let's go. Y'all see over the wagon, Jorgen is still fast asleep.
Am
He
I
didn't
pulling
really
the
get out
wagon
of
again?
What?
I mind link real
Am I
quickly.
still pulling the wagon?
I mean, you're not attached to it yet.
I mind link real
Well,
quickly
am
to
I going to?
Reginald. There we go. That's his name. I mind link real quickly to Reginald. Reginald, keep Kraz away from that thing in the wagon. I sever the mind link.
Just gonna, and he kind of like puts.
I'm gonna-
He like shakes the squirrel away, like, hey, get up. All right, back on now.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
talk to
try
Reginald.
you out. He like kind of like gives, as he's like putting the squirrel Kraz back on him. I'm gonna try you out later. I'm gonna try this bait thing. It's kind of like fishing. I don't know what fishing is. Let's go.
Connery's gonna talk to Reginald before we leave. Dude, do you think that you could pull the wagon? Because you look faster than me because you're like bigger, right? So I wouldn't have to pull it.
I mean, I might be stronger than you, but like size doesn't mean faster. But yeah, I don't. No, wait, that's the deer. Damn.
Yeah, that's
I look back
They're
real
similar
quickly.
voices.
I look back real
The
quickly.
deer is talking now.
I look back real quickly. Reginald, Vinny, let's go.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let's go. And righteous, dude, let's go. Let's go. And like a weird Disney princess yet again, Kumito starts walking down the forest. Reginald kind of like went over to the rope that's attached to the wagon and just starts like pulling it with his teeth because no one tied it to him.
Barstool will make an attempt to help tie it to him, but he's also like 2 feet tall.
Hold up.
Connery's gonna go off in the woods and go into human form and come back and help tie.
Hold up.
What?
Reginald has thumbs and can walk on his hind legs.
That doesn't
So?
mean he's good at tying knots.
He could just grab onto the rope and start moving.
He doesn't know that.
Rabbit
Yes,
back
he just
legs
got
don't
the
work
thumb.
like that. They don't work like human legs.
Oh yeah, you can't move him independently.
No, but he can stand up and then he can grab it, go back down, and then go.
He does that, but it's still not tied to him.
But he can just hold the rope. He's fine. It's gonna be a very
You see,
bumpy ride on
It's
York.
really
It's a rock.
awkward to like hold it like that and run though. Connery ties the rope to Reginald.
Okay, it doesn't take you very long to do so. Reginald's fairly gentle with you, so he's just like, okay, there you go. And now Jorgen is getting a nice little bit of a bumpy ride, but he's still asleep.
Is it tied
For the
around
most part.
Reginald's waist or around the dorsal fin?
Wait.
Around his tail. I was going to say around his tail, but okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. I just think that's what Connery would tie it.
Okay. Yeah, it's tied up pretty well. And the wagon goes trundling along. And y'all just you just hear Vinny right behind you. On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again.
Willie Nelson now exists in this universe too.
So wait, is
It's just a
Barstool
deer
the only
song,
person
dude. Just don't think
can't
about
hear
it.
these
Don't think about
animals?
it too much.
Connery can't.
Barstool
because
has
he's in
no
wolf
idea.
form right now.
Yeah, but there's just a deer and a squirrel walking around.
Barstool has just been
has,
hearing the
Connery
human
has
side of the
animal
conversation.
and
Wait, hold on. When I'm like talking in wolf form, like when I communicate with the other animals, am I just barking at
Yeah,
the
it's
other
just a bark.
animals?
Yeah, just barks.
Yes.
yeah.
Barks and yaps.
It's funny. Okay.
So
The only-
Barstool just has no idea of anything that's going on.
Barstool's only
Yeah,
heard my part of the
Barstool
conversation,
doesn't
which is
know,
come on, let's
and
go.
Connery also Connery, when you're in human form, you kind of make like animal noises with your mouth, so you'll be like.
Oh
Like-
yeah. He'll just occasionally growl or actually bark just in human form. Because
Yeah,
he's so used to
Barstool's
it.
only heard me say, come on guys, let's go. And then
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
let
this
you
whole
know.
Technically,
time,
the
and then
animals
all the
understood you.
animals just making animal noises at each other.
Alright. Connery's gonna hop in the back of the wagon as we're
Okay.
going off.
All right.
Barstool's gonna turn to Kumito and ask, what is this animal? And then gesture to the deer.
Have you never seen a deer
This-
before?
This Connery, let me handle this. Yeah, this is my friend Vinny.
Stop, dude.
Okay then.
Would you like to ride him? You might feel a lot taller.
I'd prefer to stay in the wagon, thank you.
I see. Well, go ahead with your choice then.
This is a child-sized wagon, and the only reason that Jorgen and Barstool were in there was because they're both small creatures.
Oh yeah,
And now
Kumiko's just
Conry
walking on the
is a normal
side.
sized creature.
Oh, they're just walking.
Yeah, what's fine for
Conry's been
11
pulling the
Conry's
wagon
in
this
there.
entire time, so he just wants to sit down.
Okay.
Can you fit in there? Just ride Vinny.
I really don't think that would end well, given my nature.
You're in human form right now. I see no problem with this.
It's still just because I'm in human form doesn't mean they still don't want to eat that thing raw.
This is getting really uncomfortable for me.
Vinny.
Can he understand me? Because I'm.
Vinny, hold on. Conry, can I see your teeth for a second? Just smile.
I don't smile.
I'm assuming that they are normal human teeth, but under very, very bad hygienics. Therefore, even if you try
Rude.
to bite into Vinny, you will break your teeth.
Probably true, actually.
So hop on Vinny's back,
He
you'll be
hasn't had a
fine for
dentist
now.
appointment in 12 years.
What is a dentist?
It's a terrible torturer that
It's worse than death.
worse than death. Okay. So, what is the situation and marching order of this caravan of craziness?
Conry's in the wagon. He
I'm in
is
the
also still
Conry
studying
can-
the celestial book in the wagon.
Are you
Wasn't the
sitting on
wagon,
top
like-
of Jorgen?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Okay.
wagon was like the size of like a kid wagon, right?
It is!
Yeah, like one of the red wagons that the kids pull, and the only reason we fit in it is because we're like both 2 feet tall.
And
We'll
now the
make it
tallest
work, I guess.
party's in there.
So, like, Conry's just, like, cross-legged on top of Jorgen, who is somehow still asleep.
And he has the celestial
Jorgen's
book in
not
his lap
asleep
and he's
anymore,
studying
he's
it.
dead.
Okay. Barstool, you are trying your best to keep up with this at the moment. Unless you are,
Yeah.
like, holding on to the back of Conry, like a totem pole kind of thing.
Barstool's just chilling, having no idea what's going on.
How are you keeping up with people?
I don't know. They occasionally talk in regular form.
Do you mean physically
I've
keep
heard,
up, like running behind us?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm in the wagon.
'cause, like-
I'm in the wagon.
You're in the wagon. So
I
I'm
was
gonna
in-
say, okay, so Jorgen's on bottom.
I thought you meant
somehow
like keep
still
up, like
asleep.
understand what they're saying. Like keep up with the conversation. But yes, keep
Yeah.
up. I'm in the wagon to keep up. with
Make an intelligence check. See how well you keep up with the information.
He's only getting like my side of it.
And me, now that I'm in
15
uniform.
plus 2, 18, 17. I can't math. It's 17.
Okay, so you get the gist that like everyone around you is able to talk to animals, and you're just like, okay, we're going now. That thing's coming with us. I'm in the wagon. You can also talk to animals. That makes sense. I don't know how you're talking to animals, but we're going. Okay,
Of
I
course.
think I got it.
All right, so we head off into the direction of this, the animals acting weird mission.
How far
Okay.
out are we?
6 hours. And do you want to roleplay these 6 hours, or do
No.
you want to all do
Time
do
warp.
perception checks and then skip?
Perception check it is.
No. I'm
What's the way
marking
we
the 6
skip?
hours
How about-
of study on the celestial book.
We roleplay the entire 6 hours.
Okay.
In real time in the session.
In real time.
I would love to, but I rolled a 19, so I don't have to.
Conry and Barstool are just playing rock, paper, scissors the entire time.
Plus 3,
Yes.
22.
I thought you were studying.
So
Well-
you got a 22.
He's doing both. He's multitasking.
Of course. I feel like that should count as like half the hours if you're busy
No, that's
playing
the
rock,
wrong
paper,
one.
scissors.
Sorry.
I wonder
I guess we are role playing these 6 hours. All right, well.
All right.
A boulder comes out of nowhere.
Wait, we need to time this.
We can't time it because there's a
Rock,
delay on Zoom, I would
paper.
assume.
Scissors.
Un, deux, trois.
You're just waiting for me.
Oh, okay. Yes. I
Okay.
lost anyway.
Just roll like a d20
Okay,
and see
so
how many
If you
times
look
give
to
us
your
one.
left, you will see trees. If you look to your right, you shall see trees as well. And in the
Now,
middle, you will see a
off in the
rock.
far, far horizon, that bird that you kind of noticed yesterday, you recognize it as the big mother bird
I
of
was
the rock.
joking about the rock. I was joking about the rock, but here it is. Okay.
Great. That's
It-
lovely.
It's just over there. It's not. It's not coming towards you. It's not getting any bigger. You just are like, oh, that rock is still around. Okay, and you see, y'all hear from ahead, help! Someone, please! I'm up in this bird's nest. I can hear you down there. Please.
Do you have money to give us?
How did you get up there?
I was carried up here. Kumito, you notice where it's coming from? It's from a fairly short branch of a tree, and it's coming from this normal-sized bird nest. You can't see you can't see exactly what is yelling, but like you just hear, "Please help! I don't have much money on me right now, but I promise I can pay you later."
Why does this sound like?
All
Dr.
right, good
Scrooge?
enough for me. Does Connery know where the guy is? Like, does he
If
notice?
Kumito points you out, you start
Or
hearing.
can I roll
"Fuck,
perception?"
The bird's back. The bird is back. Oh, it got my eye. It
You
got my
chose
eye.
not
Please
to roll perception. It's my turn.
Not that I can hear the voice.
bring it on.
Well, actually, he said only I could hear the voice. He didn't really say you could hear the voice. He said
Yeah, it's a
Kumito.
little bit off the path. It's a little
I've
bit
heard
off
that
the
again.
path. Connery is like engrossed in his book.
Okay, so never mind. I didn't say anything.
And Barstool is very concentrated on rock, paper, scissors.
You guys give me 1 second, and I go over towards the sound of the voice.
I say we leave him.
Are you coming? Please.
Yes, I am on my way to the
Fucking got my tongue. Oh,
Here I come to say
Take-
today, la la
I'll
la.
bite your
la, la.
kneecaps. I'll bite your knees off. Fuck this.
I'm gonna go follow him. He seems to be up to no good, and I'm gonna jump out. And go
And
follow.
now you hear the voice.
Oh, okay.
Jorgen seems like no fun, so I'll come along as well.
All right.
I need
Why did this?
assistance, please. Someone.
Okay, hold on. I'm on my way.
I cast Fireball.
Thank you.
Hold up. Hold
damn
up.
it.
What
I
did
don't
you
have
do?
I don't have
Supposed to get
Fireball.
money!
I do not have Fireball. I don't cast it.
I was gonna say, isn't that like a level 5
Can
thing?
have we figured out where the tree is that he's in? That this
Yes.
person's in?
You see a little. You see a branch about 10 feet up, and there is a bird's nest right there.
Okay, I take my dagger, tie my some rope from my bag around it, and swing up so that I can get like a
Dexterity
climb
throw.
up. Dexterity, hiya. Ooh, 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay, so the knife sticks into the wood and kind of goes through the branch into the bottom, and you see the bird fly away, but you also hear, "Oh, she got me! Oh goodness! Fuck! Okay, just come and get me. I'll be fine. Please, someone."
I start climbing the rope, but I start climbing the rope. Oh man, I was gonna start singing a song, but I couldn't think of a good one right now.
It's an easy enough climb, and when you get up there, you look into the nest and you see a head.
It's Duck
It's a
McScrooge.
human head of an old man with a white beard.
Is his name Wilson?
No.
Shoot.
What does that have to do with
Is it like a decapitated head? I know I'm not
Castaway.
there, but just
It's still
for
talking.
Castaway. Hello, good sir. Hello. How?
Could you pick me up so that you get the knife out of my skull?
Yes. Give me 1 second. And I climb into the nest, sort of as best I can, and I.
The nest is like this big, like just big enough to hold the head in there.
Oh well, then never mind. I just pick
It's
up.
not like a roc's nest or anything.
Just give me 1 second, and I pick up the head in one hand and I start to shimmy down the rope.
Okay. You see the wound, but where the knife was in there, kind of like close up. Just okay, that feels better. Okay. Hi. My name is. Oh goodness.
I made a Castaway reference, by the way, if you did not know.
Goodness, I can't find the name. Yes, my name is Wilson.
It's
Perfect. Canon.
I
Cannon!
can't find the fucking name.
Stu Wilson, how did you get in this predicament?
Spencer pretends to look at his notes. Oh, I can't find the name.
Anyways, I am Wilson Widowfoot.
Oi, Kumito Somnium.
It is very nice to meet you. I
Yes,
seem
know
to
how
have
I
died.
introduced myself right away this time.
Good
Rude.
for you. I seem to have died and was carried by that incessant bird into its nest to be fed upon.
Now, hold on. You said you died. But, you very much seem alive still.
Well, as you can see, and he kind of like points with his tongue, I guess, and underneath the beard, underneath the beard is a it's kind of like a necklace collar type thing, and it keeps me alive. You see, I work in very dangerous things, so I took measures to keep myself alive in case something like this happened.
And,
That necklace is not going to be on him for long.
You
Someone's
can't really
gonna
see what
steal
he's
it.
talking about because
We're
his
gonna
long
steal it
white
the second it
beard
gets
is
found.
covering
and,
whatever he's talking about.
what all can I do for you, Wilson?
Well, first of all, thank you for getting me out of that, and right now, I guess I just need to get back to my lab.
And, where is your lab, son of Will?
Where are we?
We are in a forest about 6 hours away from the town of Riverside.
Okay, I don't think it's that far away. One second. See, you rolled very good, so I had to. I brought in someone.
Wilson, what are you talking about? What is this rolling?
Get up.
I can metagame the metagame by metagame.
I know.
Triple meta.
Breaking
I
like 6
live
different walls
on
here.
My nest is north of here. Not my nest. My lab is north of here,
Suspicious.
northwest of here.
Hold
You
on,
said
hold on,
Riverside?
hold on. Is it northwest or northeast?
Northwest.
Ah.
I had to get my map.
Good, because we're going west. We're not going east.
Good. Well, yeah, it's actually quite a long ways from here. I'm sure that there's an entrance somewhere for it, but, yeah, it's about 10 days travel west from here.
Kick him really hard like a soccer ball, and he just flies there in no time.
Have we?
If I can do that, kid, and I'll blow you up.
Or
How much of this conversation have me and Barstool heard?
Oh,
If y'all followed Kumito, then you've seen the disembodied head and Kumito just talking to it.
Chris,
So we
that
know
weird
about
thing
the
in,
pendant thing.
Shakespeare.
Isaac, Chris, should we just skip ahead 10 days and just get to this lab?
yes.
That I'm fine with it. I really don't care.
Or where are we gonna put the head in the
Look on
meantime?
back
Doesn't
of me,
Jorgen
I
have a
took
bag of holding?
precautions for that reason as well.
Amber
You
does.
kind of turn
Oh my god.
the head around, and there's like a belt clip on the back of the head.
Perfect.
I'm
I have a
gonna
cloak.
whisper to these two and say,
I clip him to the back of my cloak.
Hold on, this head
my
is like
belt.
half of Barstool's height, right? Because it's like it's a
The
head.
head's like a normal human-sized head, and with a
It's
little
like
bit
a
of
third
magic.
of Barstool's height.
I'm gonna whisper to Barstool. We could just not go on the side quest and just steal that pendant thing, because I'm betting that's worth a lot of money. So that we'll get out of debt sooner. Or, I mean, you're not really in debt, but I'm assuming you don't want to babysit me.
Wait, what are you talking?
Everybody else.
Are you talking about the pendant around his neck?
The pendant, yeah.
Yeah, he
Do I
has
know about-
talked about it, but unless y'all have moved the beard aside, you haven't seen it. But
I'm gonna
It's
let you
already
describe
too
it.
late.
I'm gonna
I've already
assume
clipped his-
that it's worth a lot of money.
I've already clipped his head to my belt under my cloak.
Doesn't mean we still
anyway.
can't steal it.
My
It is
reply to
it's
Conry.
been a while since I've been outside, and as you start walking, he's like, "Oh, look!" He's kind of like swinging like a keychain on your belt.
Like the Harry Potter scene with the Jamaican head on the bus.
Exactly.
So Wilson, tell me about yourself a little bit as we head back towards Riverside.
Well, I experiment a lot, and I've been trying to figure out a way. I have a lot of pots boiling at the moment,
Boss.
and one of those
Boss.
pots overflowed.
Boss! Boss! Did you say experiment?
Yeah?
I dramatically whip open my cloak so that he can see Reginald.
What the fuck is that? Wait a minute. That's a shark with rabbit Oh! Experiment 106. What happened to the rest?
Daddy?
No,
It's Reginald.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
that's
Did
one
you
of
just
my
say that you
experiments.
created Reginald?
Yeah!
You experimented.
I thought that I've always wanted to make cuter animals that also can kill you. So, goodness,
So
why did I
you
go
just
into that?
took some innocent forest creature and experimented on them just to make some deadly monster?
Who's a little bit sensitive about forest creatures?
Uh-huh.
See, I created the experiment, and then I fed him small creatures to make him what he was.
So you created a deadly creature for what?
Balls.
Entertainment?
Balls again, can you replicate this in humanoids?
Say what?
No, we're not talking about that.
Can you replicate this experiment in humanoids?
I mean,
Oh,
I would
no.
have to make you into a gelatinous glob, and then you might remember who you are. I don't know.
Don't worry,
He
I
already
have
has memory
I
problems,
have
so
no
that's not
problem
the
with that.
that's not that much of a jump for him.
I mean, like, that kind of that was the initial end of the experiment, is that you would be able to get power from the enemies that you defeated. Like, that was the kind of idea behind it. That, like, he's doing these motions. He can't do these motions. But like,
So you just kidnapped these innocent forest animals, turned them into a gelatinous glob, fed them random animals
Gosh,
just so
you
that they
stop
would
talking
become...
to people inside of your mind, and all of a sudden, everybody wants to pitch in on your conversation. Jeez, this is why I only talk inside minds.
I punch Wilson.
You punch
Roll
Wilson.
attacks.
I don't think Wilson can roll anything to stop that.
No, he can't. I mean,
So this AC is gonna be easy.
you punch him, and he's like one of those
19.
punching bags. What? Yeah,
19
you
to
hit
hit.
him, and he kind of just goes, and he's like, "I'll give you that one, but do that again, and you'll regret it."
I punch him
I
again.
close my cloak.
You see his tongue open up, and a glyph flare up on it, and a
What?
fireball happens.
Never mind. I
Conry, you
close my cloak.
idiot! What have you done?
Wow.
Fuck.
How close am I to
Wow.
Conry?
Now who's the cause of Conry's problems, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
I did not think that you would keep provoking.
Someone told him that he shouldn't do something, so he did it. Connor's just gonna die. I can magic myself, but that's gonna be annoying.
No, I close my cloak before Conry can hit him again.
Okay, are you trying to contest his, like, hit? Like, trying to make it so that Conry can't hit him?
Yes.
So what, roll
and
attack
Barstool-
versus his dex?
So-
Barstool will help with this.
Roll
or try.
attack, and you roll attack, Chris, and Kumato, you roll dexterity.
Okay.
Wait.
19 again.
Fine, hold on. 19 as well.
What do we do? Just roll again?
So Kumato gets the head out of the way, but you hit Kumato in the face.
Hold on. That thing was near my belt. There's no way Conry...
Do you want to get hit in the
face.
crotch? I'll have
No.
him punch you in the crotch.
So what? I punch,
You
I
punch
punch
Kumato in the nuts as he twists his hips out of the way so you don't hit the scientist.
Does Kumato have the-
sorry, I didn't mean to do that, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on him. Did he do any damage? If he did any damage.
You did like 1 point of damage. You don't have
Okay,
very
so it's
high
not
strength.
really worth it. Okay, no. I have
Kumato,
plus
the
3
wind
strength.
is knocked out of
Thank
you
you.
like you have never experienced before.
Well, yeah, I used to be a dream spirit that did not have this problem.
Sorry,
You're
this was
like,
actually
"Oh,
genuinely an
Don't worry,
accident.
there's no. You're like nothing down here is important, and then you just get. So
Sorry,
That's
that
what
was
you get.
genuinely an accident.
I'm
I
sorry
still want
that
to
you had
kick that
protect me right
scientist's ass. You shut your mouth, or I will throw you in the river.
Here's what
And
we're
I'll
going
come
to
back.
do. Here is what we're going to do. I unclip
Wilson?
Wilson, thank you. I unclip Wilson. I then tie him to the back of Vinny. I then send Vinny off into the forest so that Vinny can start heading off towards his lab, away from us.
Oh no. But what about all the cool artifacts he probably has?
We'll get there later. We'll catch up. Vinny's gonna go at a very slow pace that we can catch up to.
Do we know where his lab is?
Hey,
Oh no, we don't. You're right. Never mind.
We know that
Vinny.
it's just northwest.
Never mind. He's staying attached to me. I lied.
So Connor
well,
is
you
just
keep attaching me, detaching me, almost punching me, actually punching me. I appreciate you not letting me keep getting eaten by a bird, but like.
keep talking
Honestly,
and
I
you'll
don't
get
know if
eaten
this
by
is
a
a-
wolf instead.
Where are
will
we
He does
getting
not
a
know that
wolf?
Conry's a wolf, so this just seems like a very weird threat.
I will. Is there a wolf around here?
I look
Connery's
over
just
at Reginald
growling.
fast. Kind of.
To you too, mister.
Anyway, we should probably keep going on to Riverside. La 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 la. I just start skipping.
Okay.
Connery's just gonna go in wolf form and run ahead. He's pissed.
You aren't even hiding this time. You're just running straight to wolf.
Oh
form?
well, he's gonna go off, change, shift, and then.
No,
sprint
I
off.
would like you to just randomly shift him and then just all of a sudden. Is that a pile of clothes on the ground?
No, the clothes would be on the
Extra
wall.
pair of clothing,
It's
so
just,
I can at
like,
least
very
one
Yeah,
strand
no, the
full
clothes would just be
without
on the wall.
They would just get ripped up because
But how does Connery's pants look when they're in wolf form? How do they wear their pants?
Not very well.
Conry has this little button hole in the back that allows his tail to come out.
Allows
I
something
need
else
to get like
come in
magic
human form.
clothes from Jenkins that'll like just go into my skin when I.
Like Beast Boy's suit that turns into a collar.
Yeah. Don't I kind
Okay.
of have that with my saddle? Because that's how I keep all my equipment and shit.
Your saddle is kind of like a saddle backpack kind of thing, where it just stays around your arms, and also has like a harness thing right here, so that no matter which way you turn, it's like a backpack.
Okay.
So it doesn't change shape at all. It just you keep it loose on you when you're in human form, and it kind of hangs out the back. But when you transform into wolf form, it like tightens up, or it like since you get bigger, it tightens up and like just stays on.
Okay.
So does that mean that Connery goes off, takes all their clothes off, and just puts back on the backpack?
Yes, that's how he transforms.
Is Connery just gonna abandon his clothes in the forest?
No,
No,
they put it in the backpack.
Yeah,
I
Connery
have
stuffs
two
in the
pairs of
backpack.
clothes for a reason. I was very specific when I named the character about that, but
Yeah.
It's very nice that no one has decided to follow Connery out of curiosity as to why they keep disappearing
that's
into the
just
forest.
if he noticed that someone was following him, he would literally maul them probably.
Fuck.
After taking off all of his clothes, putting on the backpack, turning into wolf form, then it would maul them.
And yes,
It's the one time that Connery ever uses their bite attack.
I use my bite attack all the time.
Anyway, moving on.
No, you mainly go with claws.
Anyway, moving on.
I've been saying I've been biting.
Anyway, moving on.
That I should have been having things turn into lycanthropes way sooner.
Well, they need to do a Constitution saving
Anyway,
throw for not
moving
everything.
on.
Okay, this
Anyway,
is just
moving
a
on.
wild tangent about Connery. Okay.
Okay, so y'all go on, and for the next 6 hours,
Matt, please keep in the anyway moving ons. Please.
okay. So we keep on going, and Vinny, did you know that Jenkins's original name was Vinny? Anyways,
Vinny is Jenkins from the past
Back on
confirmed.
track.
anyways,
But
so
Jenkins isn't. But Jenkins isn't dead. How would that? Are there just two of Jenkins?
Time travel, man.
Jenkins is actually a lycanthrope, and he needs a squirrel lycanthrope.
Jenkins is the squirrel on the back of Reginald right now.
Oh yeah, no, that's what we were discussing.
He's definitely not canonically going off and doing something with Amber.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
Connery,
so-
hold on. Question: If
Oh
Connery
my
took a
God.
nibble out of Kraz, would Kraz then have lycanthrope, the lycanthrope ability to where whatever he
Yeah,
touched
but
next?
for
Yeah.
animals, they only have the lycanthrope quality if they touch a humanoid.
That's completely
Oh.
fine. That's what I was planning on doing anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Again, Kumiko
Connery
doesn't
ain't
have
doing
this
shit for
information.
you after that, so he's
That is-
not biting anyone.
Well, that is true. I don't have that information. I am gonna have to
And
read about it.
as y'all are trundling along, Wilson's just like, man, I can't wait to get back to my lab. I hope not all the test tubes and all the experiments got out. Apparently, what'd you call that again? Did you give it a name?
Yes, it is Reginald.
Reginald over there and his pack. What happened to the rest of his pack, by the way? I made like 7 of them.
We need to hunt down all 6 other Reginalds.
We
They fed them to-
we fought them, right? And
Kumito's Puma DJ.
Reginald just kind of ate them all.
He ate that explains the size and how he seems to have survived longer than he's supposed to outside of his containment.
Excuse me, how long is he supposed to live?
Oh, well, I had put in contingencies that they couldn't live for more than 3 weeks outside their containment. And
Kumito
from
immediately
what-
falls into a depression.
But he seemed it's been over a month now, so you should probably be fine. So
Do I hear any of this? Because I ran ahead. How far ahead am I?
you can make a perception check
With
Oh,
advantage.
I thought you
because
were
I'm in
like
wolf
running
form?
off.
with
all the
advantage.
way.
Yeah. I would think that Connery would at least try to stay within eyesight of everybody.
You know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he's not going super far ahead.
Okay.
I mount Vinny and I start and I tell
You mount Vinny.
and I tell Vinny we need to
14.
catch up to Connery and we're gonna race Connery.
You hear snippets of the conversation. And
I got on Vinny's back. I tell Vinny that we're going to race Connery because we need to catch up. And then I
you
shoot over
got
to
it,
Reginald.
dude. Let's go.
I
Now,
shoot over to
remember-
Reginald and say, Reginald, last one there doesn't get supper.
Barstool's
fuck
gonna hop
you
on
say?
Reginald because he's not fast enough to keep up with fast animals.
Barstool, I thought you were in the wagon.
Oh wait, the wagon is. Oh yeah, never mind. Barstool's fine then. He's big chillin'.
Okay, so as soon as the food is threatened, Reginald, who has been walking most of this time, starts bounding like a rabbit up the road, causing the wagon to catch air.
Oh, amazing. Dex saving throw to
So-
not fall off
Connery
the
just
wagon
sees
and
this and is
die.
like, what the fuck? And goes into a full sprint.
So hold on. So we've
So-
canonically passed Connery to be able to see this. So Reginald speeds past Connery. Vinny has sped past Connery, and now Connery's behind everyone.
What is everybody's
but-
speeds just for...
Okay, so
What is
Reginald
Reginald?
has a speed of 40.
I
Uh, the deer also, the deer has a speed of 35.
What? I'm faster than my deer? I have a speed of
Yeah,
40.
you are. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I get off my
Deers
deer
aren't
and
that
start
fast.
sprinting.
Okay.
There's just a race between me, Kumato,
Reginald
and
isn't
Reginald.
really running at this point. He is jumping 20 feet at a time.
Oh my
Just-
god.
Just fucking, I ain't gonna lose. And you both are like keeping up with him. This is like some anime shit. Like,
Oh, wolf.
Connery's just like, just going. And Kumato, you jump off a deer who is also running but lagging behind, and just Naruto run with this head attached to you. Just like, what is the hurry here? I bit my tongue. And
How
6
long are we
hours later.
sprinting?
Tell the town. It's the last person
I
to
was
the
just
town
gonna
doesn't
say
get dinner.
Constitution saving throw for everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
For stool as well? Or should it be like Dex? For not dying?
Dexterity saving throw for Barstool.
Okay.
15 plus 2, 17.
13.
7.
Oh no,
Okay.
Barstool.
Connor,
Do you need to
you're
roll
the
for
first
Reginald?
one to- Yeah, roll for
Oh,
Reginald.
roll for Reginald? Okay. Give me 1 sec to go over the original stuff. Did you do? No, this is mine. That's right.
I'm gonna work on getting an actual like character sheet for Reginald.
13.
Okay, so Connery and Reginald kind of start like losing wind very quickly into the first hour of running like this. And Kumato, you're just like, man, this is fun. Just like a slowed down flash. You're just whoa. But over the next 6 hours, y'all take breaks every once in a while, get water, and then you just start sprinting again in this manic race to this town. And then you start to see the town showing up about a quarter mile in front of you.
Connery
And
was
now-
never told this was a race, so he's just assuming that they're like running from something.
For the next 6 hours, you
Hold
think they're
on.
just running from something?
He just sees Reginald. He's like, oh shit, something's going down, and that's why he started sprinting.
If Reginald is running, we got to go.
But
Exactly.
you know who's behind him? Is
Wait,
Vinny.
what about
who's-
Jorgen?
Jorgen's also in
is
the
in the
wagon.
cart. Yeah.
But
the cart that's
Morgan has
being
the
launched like
foresight
20
to tie
feet.
himself into the wagon.
Smart.
Of course.
But if Connery looks back behind himself as he runs, he'll just see a deer trying to catch up and assume that we're all running away from Vinny.
Why is this so good?
The prey has become the predator, and the predator has become the prey.
Fuck. But okay, so y'all get to the town, and when you get to town, it is late afternoon. The sun isn't going down just yet, but it is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon at this
I
point.
just start yelling, "Who here had trouble with strange animals? Who had the problem with animals?" I hold
You
up the
start
fire.
yelling this, and everyone turns to you and like kind of like raises their hand.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
These
Try turning
animals
it off
are
and back
being
on.
weird. What? They think they're people. Come here.
I
Tell
s-
Connery about this.
I slowly turn to Reginald and then like, do not put your thumbs up right now. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hi, what did I miss? I was
to not put
dying.
up his thumbs.
What you missed was that every time you look behind yourself, you think that we're just running away from a deer, and the animals
Look at evil
are
deer.
acting like humans.
What do
Even
you-
though that's
huh?
kind of like precisely what Connery is.
Yes.
Sorry.
And then you see this old man that came up to you, and he points behind him down the street, and you just see a raccoon and a possum, and a dog all walking on their hind legs, just down
So
the
they're
street.
furries.
Oh
So
man.
they're just furries.
No, they're not humanoid in whatsoever. They're just normal
They're
animals on
they're
their
Okay,
skinny.
hind
I'm
legs.
gonna-
They put on like human.
I look
skin
over at
instead of
Connery.
Cosplay being human.
I look over at Connery, and mine link
Yes.
to them. Connery, I see this going 2 ways. We can either help them out, find the problem that is wrong with it, or, and this part you might like more. I do not know. You might like it more. We
Just spit it out.
just let you and Reginald eat all of these animals.
That seems really unnecessary.
You must be hungry after your long run.
I am, and I really want to eat that damn deer that we were running from.
Vinny is off the table. No eating, Vinny. Not a choice.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna go talk to them, see what's up. If I get a bad vibe, I don't know, I'll howl or something and alert you that me and Reginald can now eat them. Okay?
Okay, sounds a good duck. Okay.
Oh my.
Okay, so what animal do you approach? The 3 animals: the possum, the dog, and the raccoon.
This is the
The
setup.
dog, because we can vibe the best.
Oh, hello. You hear in dog speak. Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Hi,
Everyone else can just hear barking.
hi, so,
Wait, what about
what's
my
going-
ring?
I mean, you.
My animal.
Okay, so Kumato, when you can hear the words, but like in the faint background, you hear barking.
Ah, I see.
Like outside of magic, you just hear barking. In the magic, you hear the words that are being said.
Hi, I just came by and I was wondering what was going on.
What do you mean? We live here.
Well, I presumed that, but you're walking on your hind legs, which is highly unusual for, our kinds. It's tough on the joints.
What do you mean? Oh, you're a dog. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot that you were in wolf form. I thought you were just a guy.
That's what's happening.
Well, you see, we might not be that similar. You see, I used to be a man.
Excuse, so you're like
I can't understand you, Crunchy Chris.
I just go back, stand over next to Barstool and like, hey Barstool, how do you like this crunchy crisp cereal?
It's like one of those like obviously sponsored bits where they have like they're holding it so that you can clearly see the logo in camera shot and
It's
everything.
the only cereal that doesn't get soggy.
Isaac, are you speaking in
Space
character or as yourself?
I'm describing the situation.
Oh, I
So,
see.
like,
I see.
they're holding it up to the hypothetical cameras so that you can like see the label perfectly, the logo.
Someone has to draw a
logo.
Chris Crutch logo. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
You see, while you are a wolf, I am a man in a dog's body.
Excuse me?
I am a man in the dog's body.
So like you.
We were recently able to start getting memories back from when we were people.
So you remember being? Did you get like body swapped with the dog, or like?
See, we do not know yet. We tried to spend this one, and he kind of like motions towards like the little raccoon, who like with his little human hands. Yeah, what do you need? Yeah, I used to be a wizard. Watch this, and he kind of like does prestidigitation. You ever seen a raccoon do that?
Okay.
Counterspell and stool just turns into a stool.
All right, I'm gonna do this.
Friends do this, do. Your friends do that, do. That's what I
I've seen
thought.
a raccoon do this. See, we thought it may have been a form of polymorph, but I tried dispelling it, and it did not work.
Oh, hold up. Okay, so are there more of you? Is it just the three of you, or?
Oh, there's tons of us in the woods.
Oh, all right. Connery, I'm just gonna do this really fast. Connery's gonna stalk off, go into human form, come back, and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. You detect. It's a 30-foot or 60-foot.
Or a 30-foot.
30-foot. So around you, you detect them. You detect a slight trace of magic coming from Cubito's belt. You assume that that's just the old man. You don't detect any magic from these creatures, and And you also detect the thing on your wrist.
Having overheard some of this conversation, can I open up my big book of monsters and see if something might correlate?
Yeah, intelligence check. Let's see what's in there.
All right. After I do that, I'm just gonna go off and turn again and then come back. Okay.
Oh, intelligence. 17 plus 1, 18.
Okay, so there are a lot of. You actually come across the lycanthrope page, where it tells you about lycanthropes that might primarily stay in their human form or their wolf or their animal form, and you learn about a country. You learn about a country that's ruled by lycanthropes. You know that lycanthropes, it can be passed on through bite, and that there is a lot of experimentation happening with that in some circles of the limits of biting.
Does it have to be the wolf bite or the human bite?
The bite would have to be them in wolf form.
Okay.
So you get that information. You also come across shapeshifters, like skinwalkers and stuff like that are able to turn, much like lycanthropes can turn into animals, but they don't have hybrid forms, and eventually in their older age they would permanently turn into whatever animal they turn into.
Interesting. Okay. I walk over and mind link to the dog.
Hi.
So I couldn't help
He
it.
doesn't know that you're mind linked yet. Sorry.
I couldn't help it over here that you were once human.
Yeah. We don't know exactly how we became. I remember coming out of a tunnel, and now.
Hold up. Did he have to roll?
Oh goodness. It's 11. He knows it's you.
Okay.
Goodness. We just all remember coming out of the tunnel and just being animals. And then while being around, we came across this town and we were like kind of animalistic for a little while. And now, being around these people, memories of being people came back to us.
Wait, you said you were crawling underground. Do you know where that is?
Off by a river over there, and he motions to the east
With his paw. Right, okay.
with his paw.
With his tail.
With his yes.
Would you do me the honor and lead me to lead me and my comrades to the river, where he came out of the ground like daisies.
Like daisies. Yeah, okay.
Connor's come back at this point.
Yeah, Connery's back at this point. Alright, if that's what you want to do. He's now talking out loud in animal speak. And the raccoon, the possum, and the dog start leading you back outside of town to the east, to the side of a river, and there's he's like, it's around here somewhere. It's I think it's a little bit more south of here. And y'all start heading down the river. Perception checks.
Is like Barstool, Reginald, and everybody else with us?
I'm assuming that all of you are going together.
Okay.
14.
An advantage because I'm in
3.
wolf form.
Okay, so 14,
15.
15. Okay, Connery, you are the first one. You kind of are looking around. You're used to finding like different caves and all that kind of stuff from living out in the wilderness for a long time. And you're like, oh, is it this one over here? And you go into the cave. You go to the mouth of the cave, and it goes on for a little while. Just underground. And it's
Underground?
slowly sloping down. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna bark over at my companions to just be like, look at what I found.
You do remember that I can hear you, right?
Well, yeah, but Barstool can't.
Yes, but I can just tell
Hey,
Boston
look
what's
what I
happened.
found. And alright.
I can relay the message. Do you not
Whatever.
trust me, Conway?
Whatever, just come over here.
What is it, boy? What is it? Is it in here?
What's
Yes.
that, Lassie? You said that the... why did I not go with a Scottish accent? Anyway, you said that we should go over here. Come on, Boston. Let's go. It is this way.
I
I'll
would
get to the-
suggest that we... Is there... How far can you see in the cave before it gets too dark?
You see about 30 feet in there, and because of the slope, it just gets darker and darker. So, unless you have night vision, unless you have dark vision, you can't see anywhere past that.
Alright. Before we go in, we should probably get some form of light source, either magical or otherwise. I think I
can cast a
have...
spell.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I have torches, but...
Okay, we have
I think
tor-
I have-
we-
Does prestidigitation, can you light a torch?
Oh, it's cool when people just have...
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
you
later
can
stuff
light
out
a
of candle
torch
or
for
torch, okay.
prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Can I do
I-
that?
I say to Kumato, I have torches in my bag, and I'm assuming that's what we light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll light one of those with my spell, and now we have light.
I shall hold the torch as I am tallest.
The big man.
At the moment.
None of the light reaches far enough for
An inch
Barstool
taller
to
than you
see
in human
where
form.
he's gonna keep going.
Go down in there as you want. I'm staying up here, says the dog.
You should come with us.
Why?
Do you not want to learn who and what you are, your past, where your
I'm
friends are,
slowly
your
getting that
family
back
is?
already, being around people. so.
Well, yes, but do you want to wait for weeks, months on end? Don't you want
Well,
to
Connery's
know
giving
where
this
you came
speech.
from?
Well, Connery's giving this speech to the dog. Me and Barstool and Reginald and Vinny and the asleep Jorgen have already ventured very far into the cave.
Can I
So
just roll
now
persuasion?
Jorgen
now
woke
Connor's
up when y'all got
standing
to
alone.
town, and he went off to be like, I'm gonna go get us some rooms. Sorry, I
Okay.
just needed to retcon that. So that
All
now he's out of harm's way.
So
Alright, can I roll persuasion on him?
Wait, hold
The-
on.
the-
We're
Yes,
harm's
roll
away
persuasion.
now?
The
Okay.
four of us have just walked into the cave as Connery's giving this speech. And it's
3.
like, I really hope Connery.
Yeah,
there's
Connery's
the
like,
animal.
I'm staying out here. I'm not going in there.
no,
Oh,
Connery, you
Coward!
need to end. Connery, you need to end your speech with
Pussy.
"Right, guys," and turn around, and we're already gone.
Yes, just start insulting. But the little raccoon comes over and is just like, I'm going with you. I'll go with you. I'm very curious.
Yes, that is
I'm a
my
big fan of that.
person. I don't know what gender you are. Let's go, and he
I'm a
catches up with
boy.
his companions.
I don't. The
real
best part is I
boy.
don't think it's a person
I'm boy.
either. It's a raccoon. I guess it was a person at some
Rocket
point.
Raccoon.
The
That's
raccoon's
what I'm
name is
imagining
Rocket.
when-
That's canon.
You want to see something? You want to see some cool shit? Boom! He casts light.
Oh, so we
What's
didn't
the
even
point
need
of this?
cast friggin' torches.
Well, we're like 30 feet ahead of you, so we have our own light.
Well, Connery just kind of sprinted.
This is a raccoon that like 3 days ago learned that he could do magic. He's just like, look at this cool shit.
Connery,
Oh
you
yeah,
just
he's Rocket Raccoon. What?
Connery, you just sprinted into the dark.
Yeah.
I really hope
Whoa.
I really hope you ran into
Next
something.
saving throw to not trip on a rock and get a goose
The
Crunchy
demon
Christmas
is
bag.
taking over you again.
Hey, Barstool! Would you like some more crunchy crisp cereal?
Ah, yes, of course.
While we explore this cave together.
It's so amazing how it never loses its
They get a snack break.
crunch.
Well,
Never gets
As
soggy.
It's so good.
As y'all go down the cave and it gets darker and darker and it's lit by torchlight, you see a big light behind y'all, but it kind of blends in with like the sunlight that was already there. At the beginning of the cave, it was kind of damp, and about 80 feet into this cave, into the darkness, the cave kind of evens out to where it's just going straight now. It's no longer going down.
If you are here to kill us, please make yourself known now.
Really? You think that the...
Ah, no one answered. We are good. Let's continue, Barstool. Let's just keep
Am
on
I
going.
am I caught up with them?
Yeah,
Like-
I'll say that you've caught up with them, and
Alright.
this raccoon just keeps putting like globules of light out. Bang!
You know, guy, I really appreciate the help, but I don't think we need that much light yet. I would save your energy for spells if there's
It's a
something that's going
cantrip.
to try
Boom!
to kill it. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna let you have your fun.
Wait, is light a different
Just
cantrip
fucking
from
bang!
prestidigitation?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
different.
fine.
It's a different one.
Ah, I see. Well,
Um,
prestidigitation you can make sparks, which is just basically the same thing.
As we move down this cave, do we run into anything interesting, or do we just get to the end of the cave?
You
Perception
get
time.
to a portion. The cave stops at a dead end. There's boulders in your way.
Okay, Stool
You
picks up the
raccoon!
boulders.
Was these boulders here originally?
No,
Or can you-
when we were. See, I have a bit more memory than everybody else. You see, since I was a wizard,
I don't trust him.
since
No, I
I was a
don't
wizard, I was able to remember more. I have this. I guess I'm more intelligent than everybody else.
Yes, we get it. Move on with this
Just
story.
get to the point, please.
I remember the sounds of breaking glass and a large roar out of nowhere.
What kind
We
of
have-
roar?
Sounded like
That's not very specific. Like, what kind of animal?
It sounded in pain.
That's not the type of animal.
So, like a roar, like not quite a lion, not really a dragon either. How do I know what a dragon roar sounds like? Interesting. That's a thought for later. But no, we all came running out of here, and I hear screaming behind me as there's a rumble, and we had more friends at the time, and then the collapse happened.
Oh, so is there something behind these rocks, you think?
If that's what you got from that, yeah.
Can you ask Barstool if anyone can move these with magic? That was not the right accent.
Can Barstool fit through them because he's tiny?
I am going to ignore all of these. Let's see. What would be best? Ooh.
I have catapult, but that's
Would
up to 10 pounds.
boulders
I mean,
be affected by acid?
If we wait like
How much do you have?
an hour.
Well, technically, I can create a bunch.
Oh, with your punches.
Okay.
I
I'm
do
gonna-
have
I'm
this
gonna
amazing
rule-
breath of.
I am going to rule that the acid does not last longer than 6 seconds that you created, because that is a bit broken there that you can just create acid.
Well, I mean, it would be acid damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really talk to Barstool, but if I talk to Kumato, he can translate. Barstool mentioned a catapult spell. How many times can he do that?
Hey,
Or did he say
Buster,
that
how
on
many
camera
times
or
can
not?
you do a catapult?
I don't want a metagame.
Oh,
What is
did
a-
you
what
not
is
say
a-
that in
what is a
character?
spell slot? Like in terms of
I never said spell slot. I
It
said
would
how
just-
many
I don't-
times can
It
you
would
do
just
it?
be how many times do you think you can physically do the spell without getting exhausted?
Yeah.
You know, like
I
how-
could
how-
probably
Small
do it
slots
like twice before I pass out and die.
He can do it twice
be on the
before he
third
passes
time.
out and dies.
Does it seem like 2 times would get us through?
Absolutely
There's a
not.
bunch of boulders
It's up to
here.
10 pounds that I can
Yeah,
catapult away.
Well, I just didn't know if we remove one big one and then everything else just kind of parts.
A big boulder is more than 10 pounds.
Yes, certainly.
Fair. All right.
All right, screw it. I'm just gonna bulldoze my way through these. I am attacking.
Connery's
these
gonna
boulders.
help with his wolf strength.
Okay. Both of you roll attacks.
Attacks?
Yeah.
What's the AC on the rocks?
Fair enough question, but I got 16.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
You both go through the rocks.
You missed the rock.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I
You go through
misheard.
the rocks.
They go through the rocks.
I do not like the way
wait,
you
is it
said
like a-
that after my 1.
You go to start punching the rock or attacking the rock, and your attacks just go straight through.
Excuse me?
Barstool
1 second.
will
I just
follow
stepped
them
through the.
through
I
the
step.
rocks.
I step past the rocks.
It's like going into a hologram.
Okay, I stepped all the way through and then poked my head back out. Hey guys, it's fine. Do not worry.
There's no way this could end poorly, and he's just gonna go through.
Yes.
Okay. Y'all go through the rocks, and it's not a thin like you go through, and there's like a good 10 feet of just magic around you. Like the air is blue and hazy around you, and you guys go through. And then you look behind you, and it looks like there's also another cave in.
Huh. What's in front of us?
You look
There's
in
more
front of
caves.
you. You look in front of you, and now there's a bunch of other animals.
Hey, hello, animals.
How many,
Uh,
roughly?
there's about 16 dead animals in there.
Oh, dead
Dead?
animals? Oh.
What kind of animals? Connery might.
A wide assortment. There's cats, there's owls, there's different kinds of birds.
Hey, Reginald,
deer?
it is time for dinner.
Is there a deer?
Yeah, there's a deer in there.
Okay, Connery's gonna start going to town on the deer.
Reginald's gonna eat all the
You
other
start
foods.
going to town.
To clarify,
This meat
to
is rotten.
clarify,
This meat is rotten. These
Eating
corpses
it.
were floated. By your estimate, Connery, they've been in here for about a month.
He's gonna vomit the deer up.
Well,
I
no,
mean, he's
no,
eating
no,
work.
no, no, no. You've
What?
bit into it now. You have to make a Constitution saving throw
Shit.
to know if the spoiled
is
meat has
Connery gonna
hurt
get
you.
dysentery?
12.
Did you get?
12.
You're fine.
Okay. He's just gonna spit it out because he doesn't want to eat it.
Yeah.
These
animals
corpses have been
look
here for like a
slumped up.
month.
These animals look slumped up against walls, and some of them look more feeble than they should. They look as if they starved.
Like starved. Okay.
Yeah.
These.
How sad. Anyway, I keep moving on.
I really wouldn't have Reginald eat those. Those are not good eatings. That's probably a bad idea. I don't want Reginald to get sick.
Reginald can do whatever he wants with these animals.
Reginald
Well, yeah,
is-
with your pet dies, it's on you then.
Reginald just starts scooping the different small corpses into his mouth, and is just like, it's not as fun.
Wait, there's still like
Not as fun.
a wizard something on Kumito's hip, right? Like on his
Say
belt,
what?
there's like the wizard head on Kumito's hip.
Yeah, there is.
Barstool's gonna ask the wizard, like, what is this magic that's going on here?
He's covered by my cloak. I don't think you can see it.
Ah. Well, I moved the cloak.
Excuse me, Barstool. That's
My
very
gosh.
much in my own personal space.
Kumito is canonically naked underneath his cloak. We all know.
Wait, what?
Everyone is naked under their clothes, Isaac.
Wait, I thought it was like a cloak, like a.
It
like
is.
an
It is.
overcoat.
It is. I was making a joke.
Okay, good.
Everyone is naked
Goodness,
under
it's
their
difficult to
clothes.
joke when you're the DM.
It is not a joke.
He's like, what are you talking about? That looks like a cave in over there.
The air is blue and there's rocks everywhere.
Was he?
that
Did
you
he
can
not
walk
hear the
through.
entire conversation we had about the cave?
He
and
probably
being-
did fine. Whatever. Fine. It was probably an illusion. Something to trick these. Probably here to trick whoever goes into this mine to think that it caved in.
Fair enough.
I
We
keep
learn
walking farther.
nothing. Yes, continue.
You continue on. You keep going for a little while, and it's just cave darkness. It's smooth, like not like a normal cave, like when you first entered it. Right after you got past the cave-in part, the walls became like square and smooth.
As if it was a secondary reaction from his past life, Kumato just starts humming. "Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da."
Sacred tunnel.
There is an audible sigh from Connery as people start singing.
Y'all continue down, and it just keeps going and going and going. How far do you guys feel comfortable going?
How
Until
far
we get
are
to the
we in
cause.
currently?
Like, you went about 80 feet, reached the cave-in, and then went past it, and now I'll say that you've got another 120 feet, and it just keeps going.
Can I don't know if I would know any of this, but because I've spent so much of my life in caves.
What is the marching order here, by the way?
I'm in front. I have
It's
the
about.
torch.
I'm like next to Kumito.
Okay.
I'm also next to Kumato, talking to the head.
So we're not like
it's
in
a
an
10
order.
foot
we're
wide. It's a 10-foot wide thing.
So I'm in the middle then.
Okay.
So I'm probably in front.
All right.
It's 10 feet wide. How wide are you in wolf form?
Wide enough, I guess.
Are y'all
Whatever.
just gonna keep going?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep
sure.
going.
I have some experience with caves. Could I guess like how long I would think this would keep going?
I don't think it's a cave anymore.
Well, yeah, but like a ton. Like, have I seen something like this before? Could this be
you've
naturally
seen
occurring?
the,
Is
like-
this man-made?
It is clearly man-made with straight edges and corners.
Okay.
And y'all get to, if y'all just keep going, about 20 minutes of walking, I want all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Ah, ha ha ha! 19 plus 3!
22.
Jinx.
You guys both
I also got a
22?
19 plus 3.
Dang, I got a 6 plus 3, 9.
We all got plus 3s to dex. Or saving throws.
Marshall, a dart hits you in the neck.
Is it poison?
Take 3 points of damage.
Ha!
And
I
make a
have
Constitution
advantage
saving
against
throw.
poison. Hold on.
Make a Constitution
have-
saving throw.
I have advantage against poison because I'm a halfling. You said a con saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, and I have advantage against this because I'm being poisoned. I love that. Coming useful. Either an 18. The next one was a wait, hold on. The next one's a nat 1. But I'm a halfling, so would I get to re-roll that, or should I just go?
No, you would take the higher one. So you got an 18. You
Yeah.
started to feel sleepy. It hurt your neck. You took 3 damage, right?
Oh, I did not. I'll do that.
Yeah, take 3 damage. You started to feel sleepy, but you kind of like, wake yourself back up. So what had happened was, all of you had stepped onto a pressure plate, and these holes opened up in the wall, and you just hear.
Do we seem to be in immediate danger?
I mean, you just had darts fly at you, and you dodged out of the way.
Like, is there
For some
someone
of us.
attacking us?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go
There's just complete
inspect.
silence after the echoing of.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Sorry, what was
inspect
that?
the
Could you repeat that, Spencer? I didn't hear you.
No.
Aww. Sad day.
I'm gonna go inspect where the darts came out of.
You go over and you see these little square hatches that are starting to close back up into smooth wall.
Interesting. Do I get any sort of idea of what kind of technology this is? Like, how recent was this made?
Intelligence saving throw. No, intelligence check.
Okay, that's not great.
Connery thinks
19.
too hard and dies.
It seems like there is a mixture of mechanical and magic here.
Magic? Okay. Got it.
Because as soon as these things seal back up, you can't even see where like the seams are. They seal up seamlessly. And
I like
just
how
become
everyone is getting
flat
like
wall.
19 rolls, and I haven't gotten a roll above 10 this entire session, I don't think.
Okay. I'm gonna
But hey,
relay that to
uh,
Kumito, what I just figured out.
The dice is not like you today, Isaac.
It's not a fan. I guess I did get an 18, but that was with advantage.
Okay. So Kumito, you were just told by Connery that it was a mixture between. It seemed to be a mixture between mechanical and magical construction.
Okay, whatever. And I keep on moving.
Okay.
You know what? I
Interesting
was
to
really
note.
proud of that. Whatever.
Oh wait. Oh, hold on. You said magical and mechanical?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to try something. I snuff out the torch.
Okay. It's completely dark. And then the raccoon goes, "Watch this!"
No, I was trying to see if there was gonna be a glowing path.
Straight line. It hasn't even curved at all.
But like, there couldn't have been like whatever. Okay. I relight the torch.
No, you don't. Barstool does, because
I
you
have a
can't
tinderbox.
light campfires with your.
I have a
As quickly
tinderbox.
I also have a tinderbox on my
my
person, even though
gosh.
I'm not in human form and I can't use it.
Okay.
Fair
Do
enough.
y'all continue on?
Yeah. I continue on, but I write it down in my journal that there's.
Barstool starts
Yeah, Connery's
walking.
going slower and is now like towards the back and is kind of like inspecting everything ahead.
Barstool is
So they don't do
behind
that again.
everyone. Like
Also,
10
for
feet
future
behind.
reference, Spencer, my journal, if anyone tries to read it, is in the 6 different languages I know, so it's every other word is in a separate language.
Oh my god.
All right, sounds good. So Connery will be able to read like every 6th word.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all just keep going down this tunnel. Then
Well, it's sort of every other 6th word. It's essentially like you go 1 to 6 and then it scrambles up and it could be 2, 4, 8, 5, 3, 6, 1. Scrambles up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scrambles up 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sort of deal.
okay.
Why?
Connery's going behind Kumito now, so if there's another trap, Kumito will step on it first.
And Barstool's a considerable distance, not too far, but a little farther behind Connery,
Okay.
because he just got
Are
poisoned.
y'all just
and
gonna be
he's not
continuing?
sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Anyone gonna check for traps?
I cannot.
Sure.
I
Would
can't
that be
do.
perception?
Isn't there a thing that's for detect traps?
Oh,
I
is there
thought
a
that
there
I
was
a
an
saw.
investigation check.
That should be an investigation. Okay.
Yeah, like investigation checks. If anybody wants to keep an eye on what's ahead.
Alright.
I'll do
Connery's
that.
gonna do that too. Like right now?
Yeah.
13.
9.
Okay. Connery, you notice while you're walking along that there are some on the square ahead. On the path ahead, there are some scratch marks along the walls.
Like, do I know what kind, or at least what size the animal was from the claw?
That's what
marks?
it wasn't. It looks as though like strike marks on the stone,
What do you mean?
like as if something scraped across the walls.
Okay.
Horror movie style.
Like an object, an animal?
An object.
Or would I not be able to
That's
tell?
That's what your 13 gets you.
Okay.
These faint scrapes along the 2 side walls.
Okay. He's gonna relay that to Kumito.
I simply just crack my knuckles. Everyone, probably a good idea to draw some weapons if you have them.
No shit.
I think the ceiling is gonna fall down.
Excuse
on
me,
us or
Wolf?
something, but I don't
What
think
were you
weapons would
saying?
help.
I will maul you right here, right now. You know what? I'm not going to do that because then you would just touch Reginald and become a lycanthrope, and I really don't want to deal with that.
Hold on. What? Oh wait, I already read that, didn't I?
Yeah, you read it. So now.
Oh, do what?
Wait,
I
hold
know that
on,
that's
now
how
Barstool
lycanthropy
knows.
works. Can I assume that from my experience getting turned?
Probably.
Okay.
Because
now
as soon as you got
Barstool
bit,
knows.
you ran off into the. As soon as you got bit, you got touched by a wolf, and
Or well,
Isaac!
if Connery was born,
Minor.
like,
I'm sorry.
If Connery was
Minor.
born,
I didn't say anything. I
if
did not
Connery
say
was
anything.
born a lycanthrope, then they wouldn't necessarily know about it.
He was not. He was bitten.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. I tell Barstool, hey, you have a weapon, right? I don't like you defaulting to that.
No, but I have my spells.
Yeah, no.
I don't know how spells work, but
Well, then just be prepared to do
I
some
will
magic.
be prepared to do some spells.
Yes, just be prepared to do some magic, my friend. Anyway, onwards we go. La 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 la.
Dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
For who?
For all of us?
For
He's
whoever
going in
was
front.
following Kimito.
I mean, if
5
I
plus
see that
3 is
he's in a
8.
trap, then Connery's gonna stop.
Okay.
I have 8.
I was
You
following
you
significantly
got an
behind.
8?
Yes.
Oh, no.
The ceiling above you, this square section of ceiling, just slams down on you. And give me a second.
Yikes.
Oh wait, I need one more.
Wait,
How
I have
many
really
dice
good
is that?
reflexes though.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so
Kumito just
13
straight up
damage.
dies.
Take
Hold
13 damage.
What?
And
I'm glad I was far
and the
behind
con
because I
save
could
throw.
not handle that.
What's your how many hit points do you have?
Me?
Wait.
Right
well,
now I
it's
have
just
17
Kumito in the
left.
trap right now, since
Oh.
all of
Yeah.
you were behind him.
But hold on. So the wall, the ceiling
The
comes.
ceiling fell down on you. You take 13 damage and make a con save throw as your head is slammed onto the floor to see if you stay awake.
Wow, my reflexes really did not help me on this. All right.
Bet you wish you were poisoned and now instead.
Now I really wish it was the darts again. I could have deflected those. 17 plus 2.
Okay, you managed to stay awake, but blood is now trickling down your head. And a voice in your cloak is like, fuck!
I forgot about the wizard.
Connery's gonna go in, go to like where the light can't see anything. He's gonna go back actually because he doesn't want to run into more traps. Where the light can't see, he's gonna shift and then walk back and cast
Chris,
Cure Wounds.
Chris,
What?
I hate to tell you, but there's no place the light can't see because of that raccoon
God damn it!
constantly lighting up the areas.
How?
Then he's not getting Cure Wounded. Sorry. If you die, it's on me.
So wait, hold on. The stone fell, but like Kumito is stopping it from going all the way down.
It's stopping it from
So-
going all the way down, then it slides back up into place.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Stool could like fit under there because he's very tiny, but I guess since it goes up, then
All right, I get back up and keep walking.
Dexterity saving throw.
Awesome. 17 plus 3, 30, 20.
This time,
goodness gracious.
there are scrapes along the ceiling and the floor, and the two walls go slam together. But you see this, and you roll out of the way, and then the walls slide back up.
Do we have to go through that too?
I mean, you
We're just prepped for it now.
if you want to keep following Kumito,
I keep moving.
Okay.
I really want to
They
see what's at the
follow.
end of this tunnel.
I'm just gonna keep
But-
moving. I do not care.
As they're walking, Connery's gonna roll an investigation check and keep checking for traps. So that
are
way
y'all
he's not.
going? Are you following Kumito along this path?
He's going like next to him now.
I'm sorry. You keep saying along this path, as in there's another option.
No.
Walk on the
Okay.
ceiling.
So,
Anybody have spider climb?
no. Are you following up where he just went? Are you catching up with him?
He's, like, next to him
two
now, yeah.
Dexterity saving throws then.
Damn it!
See, should have just stayed with me the first time.
6.
All right. Another 13 damage. And now another dexterity saving throw.
Again?
I'll say with advantage because now you know what's coming.
Oh, that's all right.
Well, yeah, because I just got pushed by the
21.
ceiling and then dodged the walls.
21.
Okay, you make it out of the path of the walls.
I really hope there's no combat at the end of this because we are not ready.
Just take
Okay.
a long rest in the dark tunnel.
Bastur, are you joining us or what?
Kumito,
They say
you're
they
also
say
gonna
smart
have to have
people-
you're also gonna have to do two of them for Reginald, and one for Vinny.
Hold on.
wait, Vinny's with us.
Reginald is a giant freaking shark bunny.
Yeah.
Is the ceiling even tall enough to fall
It's
on?
a
Is
10
it wide
foot by
enough?
10 foot by 10 foot. And
Yes.
Reginald is 8 feet on his
Oh.
hind legs.
Okay.
He could catch it though. All right, well, we'll see.
Okay, wait, hold on.
If you want to do a
Barstool
strength
requests-
check to see if he can catch it.
Barstool requests that Reginald throw him through the part where the ceiling fell and the walls did, so that he doesn't touch the ground or anything.
Does anyone relay that?
Oh yeah,
Alright,
I
'cause-
can't talk to Reginald.
Hey, Reggie, can you throw us this small one over to here?
Okay.
Can we just like?
What am I doing? Hold on. Is Kraz
What?
small enough to be detected by these things? Or is he too small to be detected by these things?
Don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
But Reginald, with his big meaty rabbit hand, grabs Barstool and throws him like a football, like 10 feet past y'all.
You know, hold on. None of us.
Beautiful.
None,
No
hold on. None of
damage.
us worked out. None of us worked out how to catch him.
Nope. He just slams into the floor.
Did he go in like a ball shape as he was being thrown?
He spins. It's a perfect spiral in the air.
He's a torpedo. I'm going to call him the torpedo.
Okay. Well, Reginald has a great dexterity, so here we go. 15 plus 4, 19.
All right, he makes it.
And 17 plus 4, 22.
Okay, he definitely
One,
makes it.
20.
Vinny, add a
Damn.
Vinny, add a +1 for Vinny if you want him to keep coming.
Ah, 19 plus 1, 20.
All right, he makes it.
Oh, we gotta do it twice.
Yeah,
Hold on, is Vinny the deer or is Vinny the squirrel? Who's
Vinny
Kraz?
is the deer. The squirrel
Kraz
is on the
is the
back
squirrel.
of Reginald, who has already made it.
Okay, so everybody's with us. All right.
Vinny is 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, he makes it just barely.
I
It
should
like
throw
gets the
minerals.
hairs on the back of his tail.
Okay.
Do y'all want to keep going?
I'm still going.
How about we have that squirrel go in front of us, and if he activates any traps, we know that they're there.
How about Reginald? Because Reginald is large and
That's a
probably
good
can
idea.
take a good hit.
Because he can take a hit, the squirrel might not. I
Wait a
assume the
minute,
squirrel would be
hold
able
on.
to dodge basically everything because
Hold
he's
on,
small.
hold on.
What?
I've been walking in the middle for a sec. Hold on. I scoot all the way over to the left and keep walking.
I do the same on
You
the
try
right.
to walk into the wall?
No, I scoot all the way over because you said it's a 10 by 10, right?
Yes.
I've been walking in the dead center of this
Uh-huh.
of this path. I go all the way over to the left, so like I'm right next to the wall, and I keep walking forward.
Okay.
I call back
there's
to
no traps
Reginald.
in front of you. At this moment, there's no traps in front of you, so nothing really happens. You just keep walking. Just
I
skirting
call
along
back
the wall.
to Reginald. Hey, Reginald.
Yeah? What you need?
Do you think you can like walk in front of all of us so that because you're kind of badass and you can dodge out of the way of all the traps and you can take a bunch of hits if really you need to, so that us and your friend Master, I don't know what the relationship is, don't get hurt.
Alright. But only if you do something for me. I was taught the art of deal making. Help me eat this deer. Help me convince Kumito to let me eat the deer.
Oh, I have been wanting to do that for days.
Oh,
You got
God.
yourself a deal.
Anyways, so he goes bounding up. He's taking it slow, but he's now in front of y'all.
Okay.
And
Kumito? Kumito, old friend.
I am still on one side of that wall.
Are you still like going along like scooting across the side?
Yeah.
Okay. For the next 45 minutes, y'all just
God.
continue on.
During that 45 minutes, Connery's gonna try and convince Kumito to let them eat the deer.
Un momento, Connery. I take Connery and I hold on. Maybe Connery. Just if you help me out with something. I just want to test a theory. Okay? This is just very simple. Can you go into the middle of the room and continue to follow? Continue to walk?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Y'all go for another 20 minutes. No traps, no nothing. It's just a long, dark hallway. Just keeps going.
I was really thinking it was going to be something on the sides. Okay, well, that's the experiment. Anyway, what was your complaint? What did you want to know?
Metagaming. How long does that spell last that Kumito cast?
Until somebody hurts it.
Oh, it's just indefinite? Okay.
Well, until I hurt it, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm letting it just be until he puts it on a different animal or until someone harms it in a way that is like, oh, you're no longer a friend.
Okay, sorry. That was kind of metagamey, but... Okay, so... Reginald would really like to eat that deer. And I think you should let him.
I just realized, hey Spencer, this ring has a charge of 3. I could have casted this 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, you get... Wait, I thought you get 1 of each spell.
I think I get to choose which of them I use.
yes.
Yeah.
If that's what I told you, then yeah, you get 3 charges then. But I would say that the charm spell is like a concentration kind of thing. If that's what we want to do.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, I mean, technically speaking with animals is also a spell that I have to keep casting. So, it would be a problem anyway. Anyway, yes, what were you saying about Zadia?
I think you should let Reginald eat it.
No, I have told Reggie that he...
Why do you need the deer?
Because the deer is important.
Why is the deer important?
Because, Connery, do you not understand the importance of animals?
Well, yes, I understand the importance of them as creatures, but mostly as food. Look who you're talking to.
Give me 1 second.
I feel like Kumito has some nefarious plans for befriending all of these animals.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna do some kind of sorcery.
So eventually to feed them all to Reginald so that he can get massive.
You see, Connery. Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. As adventurers, you need to understand that balance and respect of all creatures, from the crawling ant to the leaping antelope.
What do you understand about balance?
Well, let me explain. See, when we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eats the grass, and so we are all
Fully aware
connected
how decomposition
to the great
works.
circle of life.
Are you
What do
telling
you know about the
ranger
circle of
about
life?
The circle of life?
You're like a spirit, aren't you? I
That's
have
not
lived.
again.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
shit,
have no.
Connor
you guys
doesn't
have
know
no
that
idea what I
yet.
am.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Retract that statement. You're just some random. Is Kumito's body human or humanoid?
As far as you can tell, because
Elf?
I'm always pretty much head to toe covered, other than like my one eye.
So I wouldn't be able to tell if it was like humanoid. I know you're not like a dragonborn or something. Okay. You're just some random human. What do you care about balance? What the real circle of life is would include us killing that deer because he is not helpful. He is dragging this process along. And is just overall not doing anything. Everyone needs to pull their weight, and that deer has not been doing anything. So I say we eat him.
Hey Reginald, do Hey Reginald, what sounds better to you? Eating a small, scrawny deer, or eating this big, meaty wolf?
Reginald, I swear to God.
I won't eat you, Conry. We're friends.
Thank you. Thank you. I have a friend. Yay.
Now Kumito's offended, and he will not
I just
allow
realized
Conry
that
to eat
because
Vinny.
he has kind of humanoid hands, because he has kind of humanoid hands, he can pet Conry.
Oh.
He can. However, it's gonna be like the little toddlers when it's like a really too rough at the beginning.
But just fucking huge bear hand. Just...
Whomp!
Conry's not that big.
So how much longer do y'all want to go?
Until we reach the end of the
Until
tunnel.
we get to the end, I'm assuming.
I feel like this is a bad idea, but
It is a
Let's
bad idea, but we're
continue.
doing
Too bad,
it.
Isaac. You're along for the ride.
30
mean-
minutes later, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
no.
15.
Hey, a good number this time.
16 plus 2, 18.
All
Oh,
right.
15 plus 3,
16.
that's 18. Sorry, I forgot to add my things.
18.
18.
And I got a 16.
Okay. And one for Vinny and one for
All right.
Reginald.
Let's see. Where is his stuff? Riddle is 14 plus 1 is 15.
All right.
And Vinny, I don't know his constitution, but it's 12 plus whatever.
Constitution is 0. Vinny falls asleep.
Oh no.
Great, now we can eat it!
And as he falls down and lays there for a little bit, y'all looking back at him, you see a small little slot in the side of the wall open up, and the floor that Vinny is laying on move towards that slot in the wall.
Conry goes and grabs it with his teeth and, like, pulls it, like, back.
I want to go in the slot. I don't know.
Oh.
what-
No!
2 dexterity checks!
No, I'm
Hold.
not. I'm not gonna go into the slot. I
Hold.
Checks or saving throws? Because that's
Checks.
different for me. Checks? Okay.
Hold.
15.
Okay, you can
No,
get,
16.
you get a
sorry.
hold. You get a hold of them, and you're able to keep them out. You pull them off the little
Hold.
stone conveyor belt.
Josh has
Hold.
something to say, guys.
Hold.
What?
Chris,
Yes.
Conry, did you just say that using in wolf form, you,
Oh my
you used your
gosh.
mouth to grab onto Vinny?
Vinny,
I'm not-
make a Constitution saving throw. I gotta check what that is for me. Hold up. I don't know what the.
And it's a 0, and his thing is 0. So
Okay, give me a second. It's DC. God, player. I should have this memorized.
I assumed it would just be automatic.
No, it's you got DC 8 plus
yeah, it's not a 100%.
8 plus 3. Okay, so that's 13. Sorry.
Okay, so it go ahead and roll a con save plus 0.
Yeah. 5.
Are you lying?
No, it's 5.
Okay.
Who is the next person to touch?
It's quite obviously
Did
me.
you say that? Did you say that it has to be a human that touches him for?
It's quite obviously me who
You're a
touches Vinny
humanoid,
next.
right?
Yeah, it has
Or
to be a
humanoid,
humanoid for them to like. Usually, whenever someone is being attacked by a werewolf, they're in wolf form and they get bit, and then the werewolf like keeps attacking them, so that then the next animal that was that they touched was that werewolf. So that's why when a werewolf bites you, it's usually a werewolf that you'll turn into, because that is the next thing that you touch. But since Conry just grabbed it and pulled it out of the way, and like I'm guessing let go.
But yeah, it would be me who touches Vinny next, as he's asleep, and I need to wake
I
him
was
up.
gonna eat him before he had a chance to turn. But now I can't
I
because he's
still
a
haven't agreed
lycanthrope.
to it.
And
I still haven't agreed to you eating Vinny.
Conry's kind of stopped caring.
Yeah,
at this
does
point.
Conry really need your permission?
He doesn't. He just wants to stay friends with Reginald. so he's not really gonna try and hurt Kumato, but he's not gonna be like super obedient, I guess.
Okay.
I need to
So, at
note
this
that
point,
Vinny's now
the floor has stopped moving. The floor has stopped moving, and the door slides back closed. The little slot that opened up in the wall slides back closed.
I want to
And
test
Kumato,
something.
you run over to Vinny
Oh, yeah.
to see if he's okay, and you see a canine bite mark on his calf that Connery pulled him away with. And with that, you hear bones crunching and skin being pulled like dry leather as his body starts to transfigure into a tall, thin, naked man.
So wait, Kumito is just human then under all that clothing.
Would he transform into Kumato, or would he transform into just a human?
Yeah, would
But
he
you-
become? Oh, yeah, it's
You don't
that's
become
the
a
base body.
carbon copy of a wolf that bit you, do you?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
No.
I
wait,
don't know if
he-
those different rules.
wait, would he
turns
turn into
into-
Kalistar?
Oh, I get.
I mean,
No,
he,
because the human,
would've-
you have a body that's human.
that's true.
Okay, so it's human, not like.
Like you
elven or
would,
something.
like, Kalistar is like a trait. I would kind of say, like, if you touched Linda, you wouldn't become a demon lord. You'd become a
Tiefling.
tiefling. So, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
But
now we
you
have a
this
human
this tall, light-skinned, slender man just laying on the floor now.
here. Spencer, is that
Question:
you?
Would his animal friendship still work now that he's a lycanthrope?
Oh, definitely not. That ring's no longer working on him.
Yeah, no. And he's asleep.
As a
John's
human,
woken up.
Connery. As a human.
A naked
Sorry.
one.
I get that he's naked. Stop bringing it up.
I grab a blanket from Connery's saddle and put it over Vinny.
I have an extra pair of clothing in my pack. So
But it's your clothing. I don't know if it's gonna fit him.
it I mean, would it?
You're 5'11". I don't know how tall Vinny is.
I'm assuming we
He's
have
the-
a similar build.
He's like 6 foot.
Okay, so that's an inch different.
Yeah, we'll just use a blanket for now. Vinny can get his own clothes eventually.
Ah,
Well, this is interesting. Connery, would you like to explain why you decided to take a nibble out of me, friend?
I saved your friend, you ungrateful dick.
I pull out a book, pretend, I open it up, pretend, read. According to the rules of the world and universe and the lycanthropes,
I'm
this
fully
is
aware
now,
of how lycanthropy works.
well, this is
It
now your,
happened to me.
well, this is now your brother.
Is that how that works?
Insight
Connery.
check if you want.
I have a
Okay,
book.
Insight check.
I am reading from a book
17.
that Connery cannot read. Oh, son of a bitch.
Nah, he's totally fucking with you.
Okay.
Dang it.
Listen,
I was gonna use
may
the fact
not-
that Connery can't read.
We will never know what Kumito's goals are.
Yeah, no.
I know what my
Listen.
goals
With
are.
him still on the floor and all of you kind of have stopped around his body, 5 more little things open up. And the conveyor belt underneath all of you start moving
Like toward the wall.
towards the openings in the walls.
Yeah, this will be fun.
I just
I
want to go
grab-
in. I'm going in.
No!
I'm going in.
Is
I'll let it
the
happen.
slot big enough for like for all of us, like for Connor
They're
and for
made-
Kumito?
They're kind of okay, so they're like rectangular things. Like if you're just standing there, it like goes to your height and it kind of puts you in. You as a dog, it's a long rectangle that's kind of low to the ground and it goes you in. And even a wall-sized hole, a Reginald-sized hole also opens up, who's not moving, and goes in. if y'all are allowing it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna allow it.
I'm just gonna go in.
That's insane. That could kill us.
I look over at Conry. You have known me how long?
I don't know, like what.
I
like
do a
week?
little salute as I back into the wall slowly.
See, Barstool's got the
Whatever
Okay.
happens.
And as you
If I die because of you assholes, I'm
as
going to
you
use
go
the rest
into
of your
the
lives,
inky
and I'm just gonna let it happen.
darkness, as you go into this inky black void in the wall, I need more con saving throws.
Ah, shit.
Ah,
Fuck.
Okay, so that's an 18
That
plus
one.
2 for me.
bet you wish you were a halfling. 12.
Uh-huh.
That's 13 plus 1 for Reginald, 14. And
Reginald's
13 plus
asleep.
nothing.
Conry's asleep.
Oh, Vinny's already asleep. Never mind.
Vinny's asleep. Isaac, what did you get?
I got a 12.
You're asleep.
I'm the only one who's awake.
You are awake. And Kumito, you are the only one awake
Oh,
to
boy.
notice that you splash into this viscous liquid that is slowly flowing down the same path that you were already going down.
Yeah, boy. Everyone's going to drown. I can't wake everyone up. I don't know how.
Start smacking us.
You
I'm
look
sorry, did you
around,
say-
no one's really sinking into this liquid. It's kind of
Okay.
like a thick pudding type thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay. Well, this is gross. I am Dream
The
Spirit.
rat, wait a minute. Oh, where did he go? My bowl. No, the raccoon's asleep as well.
Oh no, just thought of something evil.
I just realized I am Dream Spirit, and I can mind link to whoever I can see. Does not mean they have to be awake for it.
Do you have a torch on you?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I mean, I
the
was
torch
holding
is
it.
Carrying it, so
I was holding it, so yeah.
Okay. I rolled for the raccoon. The raccoon's also asleep. I want
So
to
he's
see
not-
if the only person that you need, the only thing that's in there is like, BAM! But no, he's also asleep, just in
I
the
look-
liquid.
I look over at Barstool. I begin a mind link. Hey, Barstool, what are you dreaming of? And whatever, I'm gonna force the connection to be whatever he's dreaming. I end up hearing because I can open it up two ways, so I can just hear. I can
Bars-
receive.
Okay,
You hear
Kumito.
loud?
So Kumito, what you hear is tavern music.
Yes, I was gonna say the same thing. You hear the
You
bustling
hear tavern
of
music,
people,
conversation,
the
it's
clinking of
inaudible,
glasses,
you can't really
of
understand what's being
bartenders.
said, and like complete blackness for a long, long time, and then suddenly someone's ass just gets off of you.
Amazing. I
And
would
then
have said the
someone
exact
else
same
comes
thing.
over, sits back down.
This is how you liked it?
Not a
This is-
dream, it's a memory.
Yeah. This is what Barstool wants.
I
It's not
shift.
what Barstool wants, it's what it was.
I
It's
shift
how-
back over. I shift over to Conry and do the same idea.
Conry, you are having a nightmare.
Oh, shit.
You are having a memory of a wolf, of a man speaking to your family, speaking to your parents outside your house. And then he looks over at you, who are kind of just looking outside the window.
slavery?
No.
That there's an argument happening between the family, and the man arguing with your parents jumps through the window, and as the glass shatters, you get the POV shot of fangs hitting Conry's face, and then with the vision bloody, and you hear ringing in the dream, in the Conry's dream ears, as you hear a man's voice yelling, "Go, Conry, run!" As you hear slamming and barking behind as Conry runs into the dark, wet night.
It is strange that Conrad does not have that scar. At least I have not noticed it. Anyway,
He has it. I should have. Random thing, and that I really should have mentioned in the first episode. He does have a pretty noticeable scar, like on his neck, of where he was bitten. Sorry.
I begin speaking to Conry. Conry. Oh, hold on. Oops. Hold on.
Conry, in this sequence,
Conry.
you are
Conry,
back.
wake up.
You
Conry.
are back in the mentality as a child.
Conry. Conry. Conry,
Like
wake
when
up.
he's speaking to me right now, or
Conry.
He's talking to you. You hear a voice inside your childhood head as you are experiencing this memory again. You hear, "Conry, Conry."
Conry.
eh?
Conry, wake up. Conry.
What the hell are you?
Conry. You need to wake up now, Conry.
I
This is just a dream. Conry.
Conry, I want you to make an intelligence roll.
Wake up!
3.
No,
You are
you're still asleep.
so stupid.
You're just like, fuck, I'm going crazy. And
I shift back over to Barstool. Barstool! Wake up! Barstool! Barstool.
Barstool, intelligence roll.
All right.
You're back in the mind of a stool.
I got a net 1, which means I get to roll it again. Hold on. That one landed on something. I just got another net 1. Hold on.
Reroll again.
3. There we go. I'm asleep.
Yeah, you're still asleep.
Can't believe I got 2
You are
net 1s
still-
in a row.
You are still, like, having the memory of just ass after ass after ass.
Boy, I didn't want to have to do this, but we're going to. In this great river we're traveling down, I decide to punch it with lightning.
Okay.
Okay.
Punch
just kill
what with
No
everybody.
need for attack, roll damage.
Oh, everyone needs to make a dex saving throw.
We're asleep.
We're
They're
asleep.
asleep.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, here we go.
So I just said roll damage.
I'm just
6.
just jump out, dodge the way.
6 damage. All of you are jolted awake.
Breath of the Dragon. Rah.
Amazing. With 6 fewer hit points.
Uh, uh, what the hell was that?
And with that,
going,
these memories become foggy.
Hey, friends. How's it going? Well, to them.
Oh
I write
no,
it all
are we
down in my
gonna
journal.
we're gonna become the animals without their
These
memories?
memories start to become foggy.
No.
Our
Like
memories
all
start
our
to become
memories
fun?
or just our dreams?
The dream memories became foggy.
Okay. Huh.
I jotted it all down in my journal.
Aw, that's
You're in this
Therapy later.
kind of gelatinous, dark area being noticeably moved down.
Can we just stay in the gelatinous mass until it goes to wherever it's gonna end up?
Yeah, well, is there like a side we could jump off of? Or is it just the river?
I don't know, this feels kind of
Perception
relaxing.
checks.
This seems kind of relaxing, though.
Am I?
We're
I'm
in the
still in
lazy
wolf
river,
form,
yeah.
aren't I?
Yep. 15 plus 3, 18.
11?
Ew.
You see a walkway along the side of this fairly thin river.
Nah. I'm not gonna mention it. I'm just gonna lay back, lazy river style.
Constitution saving throws then.
Oh, crap.
Oh my, you idiot. I would have gone there if I could see it, but I rolled a 2 on perception.
13 plus 2, 15.
16 or 6 plus 2, which is 8.
Sorry, what are you rolling? I just zoned out.
Constitution saving throw again. If you're gonna
Okay,
be staying
sorry.
in this gelatinous stuff.
I have no choice.
Thanks.
I didn't see the ledge.
Yeah, well, one of y'all did, but they were a dick.
Kumito, you.
I don't. Hey, the gelatinous mass hasn't hurt me
Kumito?
so far. I'm the one who's caused the
You also-
problems.
All three of you pass out.
Does the raccoon pass out?
Oh yeah, that's
What
right. I gotta do
about
Reginald and
Reginald
Vinny.
and-
Hold on.
Oh, and Reginald and Vinny.
No,
Vinny's already been
they got a
pissed
natural
out.
16. They just barely skirted by.
Hey Spencer,
What?
Vinny's asleep, but Reginald got a 19 plus 1, which is a 20.
Yep, Reginald's awake and he's freaking out because
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
what?
There's only 2 people awake right now.
Who?
Oh.
The raccoon and Reginald, both voiced by who?
God damn!
Spencer gets to talk to himself.
No, wait. Can the raccoon understand Reginald because he's an animal?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
So,
gonna
we
enjoy
don't-
this. I'm just gonna enjoy this.
Connery,
Well, we don't see any of this. He can just time skip if he wants to.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
no,
think,
no,
I don't
no,
think
no, no.
Spencer wants us to be awake.
hey, you big lad. Look at this. Bam!
God, I swear. Connery
Oh my
might eat
God.
the raccoon after this.
Actually, Reginald would probably try and eat the raccoon because he's free range to do whatever he wants right now.
I'm gonna roll 2 d20s. Okay.
Oh, Josh, can I have some of those?
Oh
donuts?
goodness, he actually does. He
I
does
got
eat
my
the
own fruit
raccoon.
snacks.
Yes.
He gets him.
Wait, as a quiz, did you ask?
Got a 3
Oh,
and
could I-
Reginald's got a 9.
Nice.
So,
What did you ask,
Kumito,
Isaac?
Kumito, you don't dream. You don't
Right.
dream, but you do have memories. This sensation of floating down a river is very.
Are we making this canon?
Unless you want to stop me.
I mean, I gave you free range for the human character.
Wait, we need some memories from like some guy named Dave who's just like an accountant or something, whoever's body he took. Just like the most boring things.
And as these
Well,
memories
my-
are
well,
going by, they're not.
My journal holds jotted down thoughts and
You-
event
you
memories
have-
from my past human life, so I sort of have
Something-
information from there.
You have a memory of being back in a familiar city of Midlock. And you're walking down the road. And you're talking to someone. And you look in the memory, you look over at the person and it's a very familiar face. It's the same face that you saw in Connery's dream.
Excuse me?
They'll see the same face as the man that attacked Connery. Y'all seem to be having a joke. The memories rewind even further. And you see a farm with a large house on it and children running around. You and this man are overwatching these children. You go back even further.
How did no one
You're
in town
underneath-
recognize me? Oh,
You're
I'm
covered
covered
head
in.
to
That's
toe.
right. I'm covered head to toe. No way they would recognize me.
You always have the face mask on.
That's right.
But you go back even further, and you're in a dark room with a round table with 8 other figures in there. It's a dimly lit room, and everyone has their faces covered. You keep going further and further back, and you get subsequent memories of stealing things when you were small. And you get, and then everything rushes forward to you falling off a cliff and into water.
Even when I don't play a rogue, I still am a rogue.
Still play your rogue.
And I think that's going to be a good place to end. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Tales of Onniaga. Next week, we're going to start streaming on Twitch. Well, this is going to be out after next week
that.
because we have a huge backlog. Find us on Twitch.
Yacht. We're stuck where we are with no house, no car. Interesting.
Santa doesn't exist
Is
in our
Santa
universe.
one of the minor gods?
And there's
No,
still songs about it.
Like Morgan
Wait,
Freeman is one of the minor
Isaac,
gods.
we
Is
have a
Santa one of
minor
the
in our
minor gods?
presence. You can't say
Oh my-
things like that.
I didn't
I'm
hear
so
it.
sorry.
So I didn't
Perfect.
hear it.
Santa's not real.
Spencer!
What have you done?
What did you say?
Oh, are we? Where do we fall on the Robin? Yay or nay?
Did Josh
And
leave
now
the
it's
meeting?
over.
Josh!
Oh,
Yeah, he's always said he's leaving.
He's always joking about
he's always joking about it and he's never actually done it.
Well, good for him.
Josh!
That's hilarious. I'm a fan.